I did not watch the whole episode, which I might go back and do, right? Um, I'm going to start here. This was a little bit before I jumped on the call, but it's very interesting. Huggy Bear 615 is doing some really great coverage right now. And I did jump on the call because Huggy doesn't have the girl world knowledge. And so I can add in that area, right? Huggy has more of the LCU knowledge. Like I don't predate pretty much. I kind of started watching when Foodie Beauty made her first appearance on the show back in 2024, December 2024, right? And I had heard about the liar tattoo situation by watching Ethan Klein because I used to watch him because he mentioned me. Like anybody who is big that mentions me, I at least follow them for a little while to figure out who they are, right? He had mentioned me, and so I started watching for a little while, and I did catch that little nugget, right? Of the liar tattoo. So I guess like I guess Keem is kind of tight with Ethan Klein, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, this was really interesting. So I'm starting it a little bit before I jump on the show because um this is an interesting clip that they were watching in advance to bringing me on.
I was in between annoyed, but also like I couldn't stop laughing because obviously Yo Mama is freaking hilarious. So uh it was really funny to see him do it that way. But yeah, so a viewer and supporter gets treated like this.
So, shout outs to Ashes to Ashes. We reached the goal. So, Ashes to Ashes will be unbanned and back in the LCU. And I just want to show appreciation to Kid behind the camera who donated, yes, 50, 50, and 20. Also,
These people should have been around like the first year
also
LoCal was made.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, and on top of it, okay, so this episode that they're watching right now happened today, Friday, okay? And I was watching it as well, and I mentioned in the chat as well that I additionally am one of the people that was banned not knowing that Buff Weeb had been Voldemorted, which is the most childish bullshit thing I have ever heard of. So basically, Rastov and Buff have been unVoldemorted, but anybody who was in their channels is still Voldemorted, including myself.
So these people should have been around the first year that LoCal was made. They didn't give a fuck who you were. Oh yeah, I'm a viewer. They didn't give a fuck. Like you were getting banned.
No, but once those memberships came about 500, 100, oh baby. I decided
it's as soon as the whales stopped donating, or the whales went to different places, that's when everything got like, okay, well maybe this viewer, okay, the crowns, but back in the first year, other than the whales, they didn't give a. And whales, I mean people that were pulling like $2,000 a month into the LCU, not not $500, not $100. No, there was people in the beginning pouring $2,000 to $5,000 in like a single month into the LCU when this shit first started. They didn't give a fuck other than those people who you were. You'd be like, I'm a viewer. I paid $5. They don't give a fuck. You're gone. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, one of the comments that I left while I was watching it before I jumped on the call was that one of their crowns, I think his name was King Scott, was somehow using a way to buy that membership through a company that was located in a country that had a much lower like exchange rate. so it was like pennies on the dollar, right? And he bought $500 memberships through that country, and he was publicly humiliated for doing so. But it's not, look, if you're a business person, you have to be able to anticipate how currency works and how people can work the system. Now, he figured out something to gain more status, right? And I think he's also the guy that ended up getting to date Wonder Women for a hot minute at Fat Camp last year, right? So that's creepy too. That's like pimping out your hosts, right? Well, I don't think she was technically a host, but she was trying to get on board, right? She was trying to find a place in the network. But it was still cringe. It was cringe, you guys. And he figured out a way around the system so that he could buy all these crowns and got in trouble for it. But apparently they had like some sort of big scandal where they had a couple of hosts talking about how people get around the system. I legit paid 10 American dollars and asked for a refund because this motherfucker denied me from Discord because I was in Buff Weeb's server. And I didn't realize that that was going to be a problem. I didn't know Buff was Voldemorted, which is the most ridiculous, childish bullshit I've ever heard of. And that's why I keep saying, Keem, unfair business practices.
Of course, but now they have whales, and now you have created this membership thing. Now you have this. Now you have to give a fuck about certain people. Not everyone, but some.
Oh, and the reason why he's saying whales is because right before they get into this clip, there's a clip of Buff Weeb speaking with Nightmare, who I guess either just quit or just got fired because they changed the name of Low-Cow Test to Low-Cow Gay, and they paired him up with Zeta Ray, who we all know is a doxer, and bought her way into the network. Um, so I guess he's either been fired or quit, right? And they revealed during that interview on Buff Weeb's show, Buff has already been outed a long ass time ago that his first name is Derek. But this is the first time I'm hearing that Nightmare's name is Column. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I don't know how it's spelled, but he's Welsh, so who knows? I mean, they do things differently in Great Britain than they do in the US, right? Like there are dudes named Leslie and shit. What are you gonna do?
Team only cares about crowns. It was in announcements, bro. Like it was legit in their announcements. He only cares about crowns. He's the only one talking to crowns. Like the whole LCU, the direction that they're going, is like in the announcement is based off of what crowns think. Why? Because crowns give money, big money.
Yeah, but I don't think that's where he gets the majority of his money. I think the majority of his money is going to come from repeated viewership. Like, first of all, I'm not entirely certain. I'm speculating here. But I think what he's doing is giving a portion of the proceeds for the current month to the hosts. But any repeat viewership probably goes directly into his own pocket. 2 cents. I don't know, but that's kind of what it looks like is happening.
So a couple days later, I join a Discord of a Voldemort I didn't know that Buff was a Voldemort.
Yeah, me
but
neither.
I guess he is. So, and then like Pesci gets like fired for being in a chat, but then he's not fired. So here we go.
Like you said, I didn't know Buff was Voldemort. I mean, I didn't look at him as a detractor, you know what I mean? I just looked at him as a guy that was commenting on a fucking video.
It's so weird, you guys. It's so weird.
These two were saying that Buff was tricking Pesci to respond to Buff so that way he could get fired. He just came into the fucking game. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Pesci,
Yes, sir.
I'm only hiring you back because I don't want them to have the satisfaction that they got you fired. Don't fucking do that again.
Done.
Thank you.
Wow.
No problem.
Wow.
Really? Really? So this is how we treat people. In that universe, that's how you fucking treat people. Rules for thee, not for me. Or wait a minute. Rules when I feel like it. Or if I don't feel like it. You know, if you're the boss, you can just do whatever you want. And if you don't listen, then you get in trouble. Like you're a fucking child.
Yeah, this is entirely, I mean, not only are they chasing French fried girl to kick, but they have a legitimate concern on their hands that they're engaging in unfair business practices. And they could, I mean, Keem very well might have his entire network banned pretty soon based on the way that he's conducting business because he's acting like a freaking junior high kid, right?
So like I said earlier, I am just a viewer. I'm just a supporter. I don't understand the mindset of some people. And there are a select few in the LCU that I absolutely adore and I will always support them. However, I work a 9 to 5. I'm a mom, and I don't have to tolerate that, and I won't. I understand why Keem got so annoyed and mad and angry and whatever. Not only is it dry January, but he doesn't want his employees talking about fake memberships. However, that doesn't excuse the way that you treat people. Like, you don't treat people like that.
Yes, it does.
And it's just a lot of hypocrisy.
I don't know about that.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Oh,
Okay, so you as a viewer, okay,
yeah.
if you did any research at all, who the fuck Keemstar was, you would know from the beginning. Like these people.
Yeah, but the point being is that not everybody should have to know his complete resume to understand what it is we're watching and what it is that he's selling and whether or not we're being cheated, right? Like I said, it's unfair business practices.
People are acting like ashes to ashes. Don't get me wrong. I'll call it out right now. I think she's a great viewer. I think she's a great supporter. The way she supported Yo Mama, I've seen it plenty of times. And then I've seen how she came in here. I've seen how she came in here and supported you. And I'm not speaking directly to her. I'm speaking directly to everybody that feels this way. When I had my trials and tribulations in the LCU, I already knew 10 years of Keem's lore, Boogie's lore, and Jordy's lore. Right. I already knew.
But why would you expect the rest of us to know? Like, I mean, most of us were doing other things 10 years ago, right? Like, why should we all be expected to just like jump into something, enjoy some of the entertainment, get completely fooled into actually trying to join their Discord, get cheated out of our money, I mean, how was I supposed to know he was gonna Voldemort buff? For real?
It was about eventually time before I got caught. Okay, I already knew. I was out there saying it. I was out there doing it. Whatever. But the fact of the matter is like, Keeman's been around for 20 years, 15 years. Boogie's been around for 10 years, 15 years. Jordy's been around for 10, 15 years. You're going into it and you're acting like you don't know this is. Keem has always acted like this. This is not new. Like, this is textbook Keem right here. All right, you don't like it? This is what I'm going to do, and fuck you. All right, you don't like it? Whatever. You're a regular person? I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Like, that's how he is.
Fuck.
That doesn't make it okay, though. You understand, right? It does not make it okay. Like, just because you know the lore doesn't mean that it's okay for him to defraud the public.
Like, you don't treat people like that. And it's just a lot of hypocrisy. So yeah, there it is. My take on it, my opinion, whatever you want to call it. That's the way that it goes. And if you don't agree, tell me in the comments. If you want to call me a dumbass, retard, bitch, tell me to go die, it's all welcome. Because I really don't care. But, yeah. Till next time.
Yeah.
Now, she did that one, and it was a masterpiece. But this one, oh boy.
Oh, God. This was terrible. God damn, Lacey. For fuck's sake. I mean, this is not OnlyFans, okay? What the hell are you even doing?
Do not, make things sexually explicit for other people just in general. Don't put them in like weird provocative situations. Don't AI them in those situations. Don't make games of them in that situation. I said if I had already done it, clip it, make that your thumbnail, whatever. I put it out there. But don't make it of me.
So
like, you don't need to put me in that position.
So you're saying, yo, mama, your thumbnail tomorrow can be my ass cheeks, but not an AI image of my face.
Okay, I'm gonna mess
It
this.
can be my actual ass cheeks, but not an AI image of my ass cheeks.
Yo, mama, you heard it
grinding
here.
up against a pole. No.
Fuck, I don't know what to say. If that's more
Don't fuck
appropriate
with
to
the
you,
picture.
I don't get it.
Don't fuck with the picture to make it worse.
As long as YouTube allows people to do that, then the LCU is probably going to allow it, right? Because that's the line that has been defined to me. Like not by Keemstar or Michael, but everybody else is like, if it's allowed on YouTube, I don't see the fucking problem. That's what I've been told.
But it goes beyond that, and that doesn't mean you have to accept it.
Look,
doctoring and manufacturing somebody into a sexually explicit position is not okay.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you're already pissing off my girlfriend. I'm already getting text messages. You need to fucking relax. Why are you asking for my personal number? You don't need my fucking personal number.
Stuff.
What do we need to talk about? Tell me.
Host stuff.
That we can't talk about in the fucking Discord.
I wanted to plan for today.
She literally asked me what color underwear I was wearing.
I did not.
And you're gonna get my girlfriend on me. So I was already cool with Zay because.
By the way, I thought Bob was being a mean person to Lacey. I didn't see this.
Shit, I wish you would ask me what color my underwear are. Fuck.
Girlfriend, we're cool. But you need to fucking stop what you're doing.
I am a part of like your favorite genders, so like, maybe you can confirm that sometime.
You're disgusting. Clinton soup.
Maybe you should see how awesome
She's
I am.
not. I'd throw dollar bills at her. Fuck it.
I have a girlfriend and she looks 10 times.
Yeah, seriously. Like, Keem, don't you think at some point you're going to be crossing a line that is not appropriate for general viewership? You're not even coding your videos as being adult content, right? Every single video I put out, I rate as adult content just because I'm not sure if I might have dropped some cuss words. Okay? And I know that you can actually get away with cuss words in PG-13 movies, but I always go back to my memory of watching Stand By Me and how the kids were cussing. It was like Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, and the other kid. He was in that. He grew up to do that another show where like you jump times. I don't remember what it is, but he lost a lot of weight. He looked great as an adult. So anyway, point being is that film Stand By Me by Stephen King was rated R for language, right? So I'm super careful in the content, and this is probably why I haven't been able to grow my channel, because I rate everything adult content. Everything on my channel is rated adult content, you guys, just in case. And that's also why I don't get strikes.
Better
She can join
than
us.
you. Not fucking, I can't, no. Bro, what is to be nice about? What have you done? You fucked up the intro. You've done nothing but fucking sexually fucking harass me. She look, no, I saw her fucking history. She had it fucking paused when I was shirtless yesterday. You're making me so mad. You're pissing off my dog.
Oh God.
Are the way we're going to be together. You're like, I know this tech issue is really sustaining for the real big issue that this bitch is obsessed with me, Keemstar.
By the way, if you're not following the lore of LCU, Buff like had a complete meltdown and just freaking quit. He's done. He's building his own channel. He's doing quite well. However, I'm not following him anymore because he was kind of rude to me on New Year's Eve, and I just don't. I'm not going to participate in something where people are rude to me, you know?
And you literally had me fucking start a show with this fucking retarded cow that has no idea to do anything but to be ass up and face down. What the fuck? That, like, literally in the bed. Like, that's what you do.
She knows what to
That's
do
Ass up,
then.
face down? Do you want to experience
Bro,
that?
oh my God, bro. What the fuck is wrong with
But I do, you know, I appreciate him as an entertainer. I think, you know, he has a bright future. Obviously, he, for whatever reason, didn't want me there. Whatever. That's fine.
It's your fault for not believing me. Come on, Buff. We all know that, like, you want to see.
I love how it's like, this is a nation go further, drop a fucking towel, bro.
Bro, no,
What
she
the-
is a master rage baiter, and it's the funniest fucking thing. The conversations that I've had with her, she is the master at fucking rage baiting, and it's fucking
So, like,
hilarious.
an Ozzy
Wow.
Top clip today.
Hmm?
And it's about like how King got the kick set up and everything.
She also, okay, so she has described her former experience before joining this network as being an event promoter, basically. Somebody who just, you know, prints up the flyers and tries to get people into the club for an event. I don't think she's ever had any performance experience before this, right?
Oh,
And
That's why you brought it up, because you didn't believe me, and you know that I always have a point to prove.
have a girlfriend that looks 10 times better than you?
She can
I
join.
thought we got done with this fucking flirting stuff.
Big. Like, get over it, please.
My girlfriend came over yesterday.
Okay.
And she spent the night because she wanted to be around for our fucking meetings. I'm literally being supervised because of you. It's not fucking funny.
It's a little funny.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's fucking not. I have a girlfriend.
Okay,
Mrs.
she can join.
Buff.
Mrs. Buff can join. Okay. Anyways,
Baby,
I have some.
Baby, shut the fuck up, baby. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, he's calling me
Baby, I
baby.
promise it's not me. Not you! Not you!
Guys,
not
you
you!
guys, you
Maya,
just called me baby.
Maya.
God damn, Keem. It's not supposed to be a corn network. What the fuck are you trying to do?
Maya, I can't get that word. I love you, Maya. Maya, you're the only one. I know you know that. Maya.
Thank you, Lady Nerd Artist.
My house.
Bro, he's such a simp. He fell for it.
You know
Fucking
this
hook,
is all
line,
her
and
fucking with
sinker.
you. You are not gonna don't do.
I'm telling you, she can join. Like, she doesn't have to feel left out, all right? There's no reason to feel left out.
I'm not getting in trouble with you. I'm just texting her right now because this is bullshit. Because I know shit.
In that situation, all Buff had to do was say, "All right, bet, let's do it," and then it was over.
Like what? You trying to destroy my fucking relationship? Is this?
But if he said that, his girl may think that he's for real.
Right.
Like, in order for that to be pulled off, your girl has to be in on the joke.
Yeah, he could literally text her right then and there and be like, "Look, I'm just going to end this right now. Don't mind what I say, as long as he doesn't say anything sexual. As long as she was like, oh yeah, she can join. All right, bet, that's it." Like, she's literally, it's.
I would not, I'm being real with you guys right now. I would not be comfortable if a man that I was dating had a coworker like this. It would make me very uncomfortable because I mean, my ex-husband cheated on me multiple times, okay? One of the people he cheated on me with was somebody that I knew from our little goth network down here, who ultimately drove the wrong way down the 5 freeway and ended up in the California aqueduct. And she was not discovered for a couple of years. But they did ultimately find her body. Anyhow, and I feel very sorry for that occurrence, but I do not have pity in regards to the fact that she was showing up to my husband's workplace and trying to fuck around with him. And I don't know if they did anything or not, because I know he cheated on me with another girl who he ended up with for many years, and they had a child together. They had 2 children together, quite frankly. One of them they gave up for adoption, but long story.
I told you, she's a master rage baiter. It's hilarious. She's doing this on purpose. Just to fuck with
She's a master debater.
For you, and you keep like going to the point that like you're trying to fucking.
I'm trying to find out. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic.
People, bitch.
Look at him.
How could you call her a master debater? She's so unintelligent. Like, she's a floozy. Let's be real.
He's on his. How unprofessional! All right, I came here and I was set up.
You have my girlfriend thinking that you and me are talking.
We are.
Do you not know
right
that?
now.
Then
like,
your girlfriend's insecure.
This is a conversation. You speak, I speak.
That's not fair. That's not fair to say. You just saw her shaking her ass cheeks, her big ass fat body shaking her ass cheeks. That's not fair.
Are literally becoming some type of weird homewrecker. I am not Scooter. I am not Alfred. I am not simp ass Mazer. I'm not simp ass LDF. I am fucking one buff weed.
I didn't know who they were. I just
Hold on.
Atashis Toshas super chatted $20. Blah 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 blah. Get out the brooms. I am gonna make a video and use an AI photo of Lissai rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Wow.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Somebody said she's on Savage's stream right now. Did you know that? Read your chat. People have been trying to reach out to you. That's my bad. I'm on mobile because I got you on big screen. I mean, I can go up to the studio, but I was just trying to read your chat.
Oh, I'm waiting. What the fuck? Oh, hi, Maisie. Oh.
Okay, so I will go ahead and let this part play out without interruption.
God damn it, fuck. Yes, Maisie. What's up, buddy?
Okay, let me close the other window. Okay, so first of all, why is Keem selecting all of the women for his network from adult content sort of things, right?
Could you see him and her like?
Because they already have a
IRL?
following of simps and retards that'll donate. And those are the target demographic that they want.
I'm not even gonna lie. I think it would be so funny.
Okay, well, it's creepy.
That'd be wild.
Just being real with you guys. Like, if you're gonna have a lot of fat motherfuckers on that show, and then you add a bunch of like people that are in the sex industry, that's just like weird, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, and at the end of the day, it makes sense. They've already got a cult following of people that want to support them and throw money at them. So in Keem's mind, he's not thinking about sex work. He's thinking about the money work. So you have to understand, and it comes in normal people. You're completely right. What they do and what their profession, or whatever. But if you're looking at it from the long-standing run point, it's okay. They already have a following of simps that'll just give them money. They're going to come over here, and I'm going to get a profit of that money now because these simps are going to support them in every single way.
Okay, but there are very few people within this network that actually have performance arts background, right? So probably Yo Mama, Tommy C, Joffe, maybe. But everybody else is kind of just like doing entertainment for the first time. And so it's not even really improv because it's so highly scripted that everybody can see through it.
Try hard. She won't be center of attention. Or
Right.
it might be Gidget. She might get
That's the good part about it. If you're already in the business, you know about the business. If you get them fresh and they don't know about shit, it's literally called the suck fund. You can suck money out of them as much as you can.
That makes me
Oh, that's new to me. I've never heard that expression. Thank you. Huggy, I produced a video a couple hours ago. Girl World is all over Keem's bullshit right now. I was just being real with you.
Of course, because Keem is an idiot.
Yeah, and so there are tons of it. Like, you've got Mr. Snowflake out there. You got Alex is Shook. He's one of my favorites. Zachary Michael. Like, there's so many people reporting on this right now. And a lot of them are actually in Discord. But because I was a member of Buff's Discord, I'm banned from Discord. And I paid $10 and he won't even give me a refund. And on top of it, they made fun of me on Crypt for asking for my money back.
Are you fucking serious? I think you wrote that in chat. What the fuck?
Not only did they make fun of me, but they also did this whole storyline about me trying to set me up with Joffe.
Ew, Joffe.
Look, you're just lucky you weren't around in the first year of LOLCOW. There's a specific set of mods, there's about 3 of them, that would ban you and laugh after, and they wouldn't care. Just because you were in VC. They'd come in VC, say, I don't like your name, ban. I don't like your profile picture, ban. No, you have to actually do something now to get banned. They would be on fresh off D-beaten sessions or drunk and come in and just kick you for no reason. I don't like your voice, ban.
Wow. Well, obviously they like high-pitched, very shrill voices from women. I mean, how do you, how can you even get through a show with Xylee or Zay Zooted? Their voices are so high-pitched, I can barely listen to them at all.
They make money. In Keem's mind, it's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the dollar. Once you get past a certain level, it's not about art. It's not about entertainment. It's not about it's about the dollar sign. He doesn't care. He wants to see profit. He doesn't care about your report card. He wants to see profit. But he makes more money from other things in a day than LCU makes in an entire week. But it's still, at the end of the day, to run a business, it's a business. You need to see the dollar sign. It's a profit. It's not for fun. It's not for games. Like, Huggy does this for fun. I do my things for fun. he does it to see a dollar sign.
I make money off of it. No, I do make money, but that's because I'm Huggy and I'm cool and people love me. But I do this for fun. You
hide behind the fact that this is a hobby. It's really to see a dollar sign. It's literally to prove to the world, hey, look, I can take a bunch of nobodies, turn them into somebodies, and still make a profit out of it. I'm the GOAT. And it's like, he wants to be the best at everything and in the world. He wants to be the shit. He wants to be the man. Like, that's how he looks at life.
God, bro. Yeah, listen. Look, the worst thing that he's ever done is fucking, no, I was gonna say not allow Grace Thorpe in the LCU, but that's whatever. That's a wash. But the point is like he fucks around with the shows way too much. Time slots and everything. He doesn't let things grow. He doesn't let things, marinate. Savage
And
is like.
He's hiding things too. By the way, you are huggable. You're adorable. I love you. Okay. So he is hiding things, right? Like he hides episodes that he knows are going to get him in trouble. And now he's trying to move to Kick, which, by the way, Kick has the lawsuit against them too. So I don't know what I mean, is he chasing FFG at this point, French Fried Girl? Because she didn't want to join the network, but she just moved to Kick. Is that what's happening? I don't get it. But I can tell you, Huggy, I have been observing them taking content from my channel for at least like 3 to 4 months at this point. Every time I go into a subject, like for instance, this week I was starting to talk a lot about Daniel Day-Lewis. They were making references to There Will Be Blood and, like Daniel Day-Lewis. They said method acting. Do you think any of those people actually know what method acting is?
No.
But I talked about it yesterday. Yeah, dude.
Well, look, I would say this, that people like Ashes to Ashes are getting, bullied for doing the right thing. And look, Nightmare cried, Boogie cried, Buff cried, everyone cried. And it's because...
Not me.
Not, did I say you?
No, you said everyone.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I wasn't really when I say everyone, I didn't mean you. Recently, how about recently? Recently, alright? Fucking hell. Buff, Rostov, fucking Nightmare, Pesci, Lisi, Booster, they all cried because they put value in this. They think this is a job. Let me explain something to you, everyone. You're not going to be anything except a fucking clown in the LCU. You're not going to make it. You're not going to be... You cannot cultivate a personality in the LCU. Even if I am who I say I am, even if I am, in my mind, one of the best people to do content creation with a speech impairment, I'm not going to survive in the LCU. I'm not that guy. And I know I'm not that guy. So I have to be in an environment where I could thrive. And look at me, I'm thriving. In my personal opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, just because you have a speech impediment doesn't mean that you're not intelligent. I've had conversations with you. You are a very intelligent person.
Thank you. What I'm trying to say to you is that I'm in my pocket. I have my pocket. I have my zone. These people cannot cultivate a pocket. I mean, Buffett's doing well for himself. But at the time, you're not cultivating that pocket. You're not allowing yourself to grow, to have a personality, to have a speaking style, to have an interview style, to have a fucking review. You know what? You don't have a style per se. And because of that, when you have to go off like a baby bird to fly out the cuckoo's nest, what happens? You fall. And you almost die.
Well, let me just give you a quick tip, and then I'll jump off so you can do your thing, right?
Okay.
So in Girl World, they are noticing that Scooter is doing his homework and that he was approaching Amber Lynn with some legit questions about her past.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
Because Scooter's next in line to take over. If people watch the history or know the history of Locale Live, this has been done 3 times now. Keem tried to hand the keys off to Lynx. It failed. Keem tried to hand the keys off to Rastoff. It failed. Now he's trying to hand the keys over to Scooter. And mark my words, it's gonna fail.
you're probably right. But in the meantime, he's actually doing the research and Girl World is taking notice. So if you do have time, you should check out that video I did. It was just a couple hours ago where I covered Alex is shook. He's one of my favorite gay dudes online. I love him.
If anything to take away from LCU or anything entirely, history does not repeat itself, but it does rhyme.
That's good. I like that. That's a nice expression. All right. Well, thank you, boys, for letting me on. And I hope you all have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch the beginning of this show to see what else was discussed. But it's like I know that Keem fancies himself to be biblical, right? Like, I guess, I don't know. That's kind of a thing that I've heard a lot about men is that they just show up to church, but they don't really believe in things, right? It reminds me a lot of the story of like Samson and Delilah, right? And so they cut Samson's hair, he was weak, and then his hair grew back, and he crushed a temple, right? He just crushed a temple. And it seems like Keem is crushing the temple. And he really has no moral values. He does not value his audience. He is prepared to rip off his viewers. And I don't understand why. Like, I mean, it could just be an entertainment network. It could be. But for some reason, they're, as Foodie Beauty copied from me, he's sick in the head, you guys. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. All right. That's all I got for you tonight.